You have to win. Don't you ever give up on that. But real talk, do you ever feel like you're just stuck on a hamster wheel? Trading your absolute best, most energetic years for a paycheck that just about keeps the lights on. You look around and see other people building digital wealth, buying back their time and living life on their own terms. And you can't help but ask yourself, why not me? What if I told you there's a system to actually escape that cycle? A way to methodically build your own thing, your own digital assets, and quit your job in the next 12 months. This isn't some fantasy. In this video, I'm breaking down the exact blueprint, the actionable systems, and the CEO weekend strategies that will help you go from an employee to the architect of your own freedom. And we're starting right now. For years, we've all been sold a lie. It's the lie of the safe and secure job. You know the script. Go to school, get good grades, land a job, climb the corporate ladder, and you'll be set for life. But let's be honest with ourselves for a second. How secure does that really feel? How secure is it when your entire livelihood hangs on one company, one boss, one stream of income that you have zero control over? It's no surprise that tons of people are looking for an exit. People aren't just leaving jobs anymore. A new trend some call the Great Detachment is taking hold. It's where people are emotionally and mentally checking out long before they ever hand in their notice. Recent data shows that a massive wave of workers are feeling disconnected from their jobs and employers. I know that feeling down to my bones. More than 16 years ago, I was just a passenger on someone else's ship. I was a good crew member. I worked hard, I did what I was told, and I collected my paycheck. But at the end of the day, the captain was the one setting the destination. The captain was the one reaping the real rewards of the journey. I was just a pair of hands on deck, totally replaceable. And that realization, it's a painful one. It's that gut punch moment when you understand you are building someone else's dream at the expense of your own. The pain of staying put, of letting another year just slip by, has to get bigger than your fear of the unknown. That right there is the first step, deciding you want to be the captain. The shift to a CEO mindset. Before we even get into websites, products, or marketing, we have to talk about the single most important piece of this whole puzzle, your mindset. You have to make the shift from an employee mindset to a CEO mindset. This has nothing to do with a corner office or managing a team of people. Being the CEO of your own life means you take 100% ownership of your results. You stop trading your time for money and you start creating value. An employee asks, "What do you need me to do?" A CEO asks, "What problem needs to be solved here, and how can I build a system that solves it at scale?" This is the hardest part of the entire journey because it's invisible. It's the internal battle you have to win before you can ever win on the outside. It's pushing past the fear of failure, the fear of what your friends and family will say, and the fear of instability. It turns out that bad management is a huge reason why people quit their jobs. But when you're the boss, you have to learn to lead yourself. You have to be your own motivator, your own strategist, and your own biggest believer. It's about realizing you don't need to be some world-class expert to get started. You just need to be qualified enough to solve a specific problem for a specific person. Your expertise will build as you go. The CEO mindset is all about taking imperfect action, learning from what the data tells you, and just relentlessly moving forward. All right, let's get into the system. This is not a get-rich-quick scheme. This is a strategic 12-month plan to build a real business. We're going to break it down into 4 distinct phases. The foundation and the CEO weekend, months 1 to 3. Your goal for this first phase is brutally simple. Validate an idea and make your first dollar online. That's it. You need to prove that you can make something that someone else will actually pay for. This is where the CEO weekend comes in. The CEO weekend is 1 weekend a month when you lock yourself in and work on your business, not just get caught up in your life. It is focused, strategic time. Here are your action steps for the first 3 months. Grab a notebook. What are you good at? What do you actually enjoy doing? What problems are you always solving for friends or family for free? What are you curious about? List it all out. Problem hunting. Take that list and start hunting for problems. People don't buy products, they buy solutions to their pain. Go find communities online, Reddit, Facebook groups, forums, where people are complaining. What are their biggest frustrations? What do they wish they had? Minimum viable offer, MVO. Now, create the absolute simplest, fastest version of a solution you can. Don't go build a massive online course. Think way smaller. A single 1-hour coaching call, a 10-page PDF guide, a pack of digital templates, a spreadsheet that solves one specific problem. Validation. Do not build a website. Don't you dare print business cards. Just go right back to where you found the people with the problem and offer them your MVO. Your goal is to get one person to say yes and pay you. That first dollar is the most important one you'll ever make because it proves your concept is real. Phase 2. Building your first digital asset. Months 4 to 6. Now that you've validated your idea, it's time to build a system around it. Your goal in this phase is to turn that little MVO into a scalable digital asset and start building an audience. Choose your asset. Based on what worked in phase 1, pick your main digital asset. If your coaching call was a hit, maybe that becomes a small online course. If the PDF guide sold, maybe you expand it into a more comprehensive ebook. If you sold templates, maybe it's time for a bigger design kit. The key is to create something you build once and can sell thousands of times over. Pick one platform. You need to build an audience. Don't try to be on YouTube, Instagram, TikTok, and a blog all at once. It's a recipe for burnout. Pick the one platform where your target audience hangs out the most and commit to it. Your only job is to provide a ton of value for free on that platform. Teach what you know, solve problems, and share your journey. Build your flywheel. The system is simple. Use your one platform to provide value and attract people. Then you point those people to your digital asset. Every single piece of content you make should lead back to the product you're selling. This is how you build a system that starts making sales on its own. Hey, if you're getting value from this blueprint and you want to see more actionable strategies just like this, do me a huge favor and hit that subscribe button right now. Every single week, we're breaking down the systems you need to build your own digital wealth and get your time back. Phase 3. Scaling and automation. Months 7 to 9. Your goal here is to replace your 9-to-5 income. The foundation is there, the asset is built. Now we pour some fuel on the fire. Automate your sales. This is where you build a simple sales funnel. It can be as basic as an email list. Use your content to get people to sign up for a freebie, like a checklist or a short guide. Then, set up an automated sequence of 3 to 5 emails that tells your story, gives even more value, and then presents your paid digital asset. Analyze and optimize. Look at your data. What content is getting the most eyeballs? What's driving the most email signups? Where are sales coming from? The 80-20 rule is everything here. Find the 20% of your efforts that are driving 80% of your results and double down on those. Cut out the rest. Get smart with your money. As the money starts coming in, get serious. Open a separate business bank account. Track your income and expenses like a hawk. Look into the corporate structures in your country. It doesn't matter if you're in the Netherlands, India, the Philippines, or Australia, and understand what you need to do for taxes. This isn't just a side hustle anymore, it's a real business. Phase 4, the escape plan, months 10 to 12. You're consistently matching your old salary. The system is working. The goal of this final phase is to get ready for a clean break. Build your freedom fund. This is absolutely non-negotiable. Save at least 3 to 6 months of your essential living expenses in a completely separate savings account. This fund is your safety net. It's what kills the fear and lets you make decisions from a place of confidence, not desperation. Stress test your system. Take a week off from your business. Seriously. Don't create any new content. Don't manually promote a thing. Does the automated system still bring in sales? Does the flywheel keep spinning on its own? You have to know the business can survive without you being hands-on all the time. Set the date. Open your calendar and pick your quit date. This is what makes it real. This is the light at the end of the tunnel. It's the moment you finally commit to becoming the captain of your own ship full-time. What to expect? The reality check. This journey sounds exciting, and believe me, it is. But I have to be brutally honest with you. This will be hard. There will be weekends you spend working while your friends are out having fun. There will be moments of crippling doubt where you question absolutely everything. Success in this game isn't about finding some secret hack. It's about having the discipline to stick with a proven plan long enough for it to actually work. A lot of businesses fail, that's just a fact. But they usually fail because people give up too soon, or they get distracted by the next shiny object. This 12-month system is designed to keep you laser-focused on the handful of actions that actually produce results. You will have to make sacrifices. You will have to be more disciplined than you've ever been in your life. But the prize, the freedom, the control, the ownership, it is worth it. Everything I've laid out today gives you the complete framework. But I know that for the serious action takers out there, the devil is always in the details. The how-to really matters. If you want the step-by-step blueprints, the plug-and-play templates for your emails and sales pages, and the detailed checklists for every single phase we talked about, I've packaged our entire escape system over at Potentialchasers.com. This YouTube channel is where we talk strategy, but the website is where we hand you the tools to actually execute. So that's the playbook. The 4-phase system to go from a trapped employee to a free entrepreneur in just 12 months. Phase 1, you validate. Phase 2, you build your asset. Phase 3, you scale and automate. And Phase 4, you prepare your escape. The world is shifting under our feet. More and more people are realizing that true security doesn't come from a paycheck. It comes from controlling your own income streams. It comes from building something that you own. You have to win. Don't give up. The journey to freedom doesn't start 12 months from now. It starts right now with the very next thing you do. Your future isn't written yet. Go be the captain. Subscribe for your weekly strategies and head over to Potentialchasers.com to get the full escape system. Let's get to work.